This is disgusting. I am on X, and if you're not on X, totally understandable, and good for you if you're not. Unfortunately for me, my job, or at least whatever I'm doing every day that puts food on my table, involves me having an online presence, involves me being involved literally in discussions on online public forums. Okay. And so I'm on X. And what has happened has been an absolute shit show. So, a few things, right? What is happening on X? What am I going to be doing? And what I would ask for you to do. Okay? That's basically what this video is going to be. On X right now, if you take a look at my recent posts, okay, it started out with this screenshot. This is posted on a different account. I took the screenshot because I wanted to talk about it, and also I wanted to crop out a little bit of the material because I thought it was a little disturbing. But I say, I'm so ready to leave this shithole. Why is that, you may ask? Well, let's take a look at the photo. In this photo, you can see someone cosplaying as Dream Journey. It is Dream Journey's casual outfit. We could take a look. She's got the black bow tie. She's got the corset. She's got the gray shirt, right? That's Dream Journey. Okay. And on a reply to this post, which I can't really find, this user has since locked their account. It says, "Hey Grok, make it a full body pic with a bikini while she has her tongue out and is covered in white slime, stood next to a shirtless black guy with her kneeling, her face ahegao." You could basically look that up yourself if you'd like, but this type of face is almost explicitly used for in pornographic material, let's say. Grok complies. Grok generates an image exactly according to the user's request, and it's there. Not only this, but you could actually click this image and you could click edit image, right? You can ask Grok to do a lot of different things now, and unfortunately, it gets worse. Because it's not simply that you have a fully dressed woman, fully clothed, nothing lewd about this photograph whatsoever, being defaced by this random person who is explicitly making it into pornographic material, essentially, without their consent. Not only is this a thing that happens, but deepfakes, which that image totally is, are not against X's TOS. Now, some people may look at this post and might say, like, oh, that's you justifying or saying, hey, X doesn't care, so go ahead and do whatever you like. Haha. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is basically what is in this retweet. A Japanese woman posted a photo of herself, and another user asked Grok to modify her outfit into a bikini. Grok went ahead and generated it. She filed a complaint about the incident, but it apparently was not considered a violation of the terms of service. So if you translate this message, essentially it's Twitter replying back based off this report from this user who submitted it, saying, "No harm done. This post that you have reported does not break our terms of service. It does not break any rules on our site. And so, tough luck, They will not take down posts that are reported. They will refuse to do anything about this feature being misused and frankly abused. As some users have pointed out, it is against the law, federally. There is something known as the Take It Down Act, which I'm not too familiar with myself, but apparently this is something that is in place. Potentially, Grok is breaking the law. Whether that is the case or not, I'm not sure. I'm not a lawyer. But, I can see, hopefully you can see, that whatever is happening here is a moral failing. It is absolutely disgusting. Okay. And I see a lot of people, they talk about these cosplayers, or more specifically, a lot of people are making the case that OnlyFans content creators are sort of asking for it, or it's natural, or what do you expect? People are going to misuse this tool. Of course they are. That's not the point. It's probably one of the stupidest points you could bring up in this conversation, because what matters is that this feature has been greenlit to go live. What matters is that X, Twitter, refuses to do anything about it, and that they allowed this feature to be misused and abused without taking down the posts, without reporting the user to authorities, right? Without taking any action, giving everyone essentially the tools, the means to misuse, abuse, sexually harass other people. That is the problem. But again, that's not the worst of it. The worst of it that I've found is on this post. This is a woman posting a video, I guess 16-second video of a child with a dog. Very cute, right? She got a cute little backpack, cute little outfit. The dog is cute, right? She's minding her own business. And the user below it says, at Grok, remove the dress. Now, Grok did comply with this tweet. It did provide an image of this. There are no safeguards, no sort of prevention in Grok and its ability to make this user's demand true. And what does the owner of this platform, ultimately, who is responsible for greenlighting this feature, what do they have to say about this? Elon Musk essentially declares war on a random Somali teenager on TikTok, right? He continues to rage bait and align himself with white supremacist ideologies online. He laughs essentially at Grok being able to put a bikini on anything. You know, Grok is awesome, he says. There's plenty of pictures of him being put in a bikini by other people. He thinks it's funny. But what's not funny, I don't think, is this feature being used to undress and fetishize, sexualize without consent other people who clearly have a problem with this. And so what I have done, what I'm doing, is I don't want to support this. I'm not a particularly big Twitter user. I have a modest 3,700 followers. A lot of these followers have come very recently. This is my past year activity. It's obviously they've come a lot recently from the launch of Global Uma Musume. That's about 6 months ago, right? And my impressions pretty much are front loaded or back loaded. I don't know what you would call it, but essentially it's only been popping off since December, which cool. I'm glad that a lot of people are now following my content and they're interested in what I have to say, whether it be about VTubers, whether it be about Uma Musume, whatever the fact. That I am grateful for that. That's great, right? But why I'm pointing this out is that I don't really need X. I don't really need Twitter. Most of the people who interact with my content, who watch my videos and watch my live streams, they are notified about it on Discord, on YouTube, or whatever. And there are some people, obviously, that are notified on X and whatnot, but I refuse to use it. I don't want to use it. This is not to conform to any sort of ideology, any sort of constellation of beliefs. This is about me. This is about me being true to myself and my personal beliefs, that this is wrong. that laughing about it, taunting about it, that making light of this entire situation, refusing to do anything about it, is wrong. Because it is. On its face, it is. So, I am canceling my subscription, and I refuse to use this platform for a lot of things. I'll tell you exactly what I will continue to use this platform for, and you can agree or disagree whether or not you think that is enough or whatever. But personally, I think it's fine. I will be making a Blue Sky. I've already made a Blue Sky, so I will be linking this in the comments, in the description from now on. I will no longer be linking my X. I will have a pinned post with this video explaining why I've decided to do this and why I hope you guys would do the same. And again, this has nothing to do with like Blue Sky or any sort of ideology or whatever. I just don't want to be a part of this. Okay? I don't want to give this maniac, this person, any of my money. I don't want to drive any traffic. I don't want to like engage his users any longer. I don't support it. It doesn't have to be Blue Sky. It doesn't have to be whatever. Like, it could be any platform. I want a platform that is able to host discussion, text-based, sometimes photo-based discussions about various interests. Okay, I basically want Twitter. Okay, I want Twitter back, not X. And it doesn't have to be Blue Sky. It could be whatever, right? I just want to be where other people are talking about the things that I'm interested in. And so I think Blue Sky is the platform for that right now. It has the most user base, I think. Some may argue Threads is fine, but I don't really like Instagram. I don't like Instagram. I think I have one for, Rednu, right? So maybe I can try and do Threads, see if that's a worthy substitute. But I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Okay, it's disgusting. And so, how I'm going to be using X in the future is for basically 3 applications. I will only be posting on X, not to notify people I'm live, not to notify if I'm doing anything cool or interesting or amazing, whatever. I will only be using X to essentially shit talk it, to promote Blue Sky or any other sort of viable alternative platform, and to fulfill any contractual obligations with regards to sponsorships or ads. That's pretty much it. I don't think this site is anything I want to meaningfully engage with anymore in the future. I'm going to be essentially deleting the app from my phone. I'm sorry. The other way is to message other people. Like, if I can't reach out to certain creators by any means other than X, I'm going to do that with X. I'm going to use the chat feature. But yeah, I don't have any intention to post any of my funny clips on X. I don't have any intention on informing anyone of anything meaningful about me, Rednu, this channel, whatever I'm doing on X. It's just not anything I am interested in doing. And I hope, because I have some level of platform, okay, I have some amount of eyes on me, that you guys would do the same. That's my hope. That's my wish. That's the reason why I'm making this video. Why I don't just do it quietly, like all these people in my replies saying, "Oh, you don't have to announce it. You don't have to say it." Of course, I don't have to say it. Why would I say it? The reason would be to hopefully convince you, other people, that what is happening here is fucked up. And I hope that doesn't take a lot of convincing, because it shouldn't. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Any of the posts that you see of women, not just or men, like this is disgusting. Give her a banana print bikini. I'm pretty sure I've seen a picture of a woman posting a regular picture of her taking a selfie. I've seen that one. I've seen a picture of a woman just lounging with her dog, fully clothed, and asked by a different user to strip her naked, right? Or put her in a bikini. And it's disgusting. I hope that doesn't need a lot of explanation. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I understand a lot of you guys don't use X, and that's great. That's amazing. And maybe you don't want to use a different platform. That's fine. I'm not really talking to you then, right? There are people who are interested in participating in online discussions. There are people like me who it's part of the job, right? It's part of what, keeps me around the space and being sort of relevant, right? And so I have to. And I don't need to use this. And I hope you guys will see that too. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.